that they had backed up from previous websites. The first user in the database was an administrator, and he was a politician that ran for Congress twice in Virginia named Nathan Larson.
That nigga,
Need you, but I don't want you, don't know what to do. I can't even call your phone, your screenshot that.
Yo! Welcome back to another video. Today we got some Tommy G. You feel me? A day with America's top hacker. I just reacted to some hacker joint by Fern the other day, and this junk came out a couple hours ago, 17 hours ago. I'm recording this and the Wimpy video. I don't know which is gonna come first. Probably which one is gonna be faster to edit, I guess. But it is what it is. I don't really got nothing to talk about. The Rams blew out the Vikings. Football, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I still have the Ravens as my favorite to win the Super Bowl. I really think this is the year. I think this is the best year for Lamar Jackson to actually win the Super Bowl. If he's actually going to win one in his career, I feel like it's going to be this year. And him against the Bills is going to be, it's going to be crazy, bro. And it's funny because whoever loses is going to face so many scrutiny and stuff like that. Even if they both play well, him and Josh Allen both play well, it's like it's going to be so much scrutiny for the person that loses and be like, I told you da. But we're watching two great quarterbacks about to go at it. You know what I mean? So it's always a pleasure to watch these type of players play in our lifetime. But other than that, enough of me yapping. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. The original video gonna be in the link down below. And without further ado, let's get into this video, man. And I also got my pizza. You feel me? I also got my pizza. Don't get me wrong. I just ate I had two boxes of the same size. I just ate the other box. You feel me? This is my second box. I'm gonna finish this bitch too. Don't look at me. I'm like I'm so fat, nigga. A nigga just gotta eat. You feel me? I just gotta eat. I'm hungry, bro. I'm a big nigga, bro. I run and shit. What up? Whatever it is, bro.
Massive Chinese hack into phone systems right here in the U.S.
New details tonight on what's being called one of the worst cyber hacks in history, with federal officials revealing they've been investigating China for months.
U.S. officials today went public with new details about a massive and ongoing Chinese hack of multiple U.S. telecom companies.
Where they're using TikTok. You know how the government be like, "Oh, you're selling out information to TikTok." Nigga, I don't give a fuck if the Chinese Federation has my information. Nigga, I have $2 in my account. The fuck are they gonna do with my information? You feel me? They don't even have my, what's it called? The only thing I care about is my SSN, and I don't put my SSN on literally anything. You feel me? Nigga talking about some, you selling America's data, da. Nigga, the US been taking our data since I don't know when. You feel me? The fuck China gonna do with my damn data? I don't give a fuck. Niggas going to that the Red Note app. That's what it's called. Red app, whatever they done called. There's more Chinese over there than it is in TikTok. Shit is crazy, bro.
Tommy G was hacked by Ryan Montgomery.
What the? What? I'll do it again. Watch. What's the email you use to sign up for the most things?
Whoa!
Yeah, we're not showing that one. Yeah.
You can buy an organ online?
I mean, essentially, yeah. I got this text message from my friend's wife. It was a website that was on the clear web, and it was talking about people that were, really interested in children in a horrible way. So I started to take things into my own hands.
Hackers are these sort of cyber gangsters out there armed not with a Glock, but with a computer. And with just a keyboard, they have the power to do things like take your social security number, crash the websites of major companies, leak state secrets, and spy on you. When hackers engage in cyber warfare, that is, when one nation's hackers attack an enemy government, the damage can be catastrophic. For example, in 2023, it was revealed in a secret White House meeting that Chinese hackers had gained the ability to shut down dozens of US ports, power grids, and other infrastructure targets. With that type of power, hackers might be the single greatest threat to our national security. Today, we sit down with America's top hacker, Brian Montgomery, a man you may have seen on podcasts like The Sean Ryan Show or Valuetainment. He's ranked number...
I knew he looked familiar. I was like, this nigga look mad familiar. I don't know where he saw him from. I've seen him before.
One on hacker leaderboard TryHackMe, and he uses his skills to ethically hack and help bust international sex trafficking rings. Today, he shows us his powers in action. Let's get right into it.
Miami, Florida.
Today we meet with one of the most potentially dangerous people we've ever met with, a hacker, which kind of sounds unlikely that they could be dangerous, but these guys have the power to topple nation states by leaking information or exposing government secrets. They have the power to take your information and steal your money. If they want to be diabolical, a hacker is a very powerful person. So anyways, we're pulling up. I have some bad news for you.
Yeah?
I already got into your mainframe and I have everything.
Take it all.
How are you?
Pretty good.
What is a hacker?
Y'all peep his car
A
though?
hacker, so my explanation of a hacker is somebody that has the ability to think in a way where they're looking at a device or they're looking at an object and they don't look at it for what its capabilities are out of the box or what people may interpret it to do. They're going to try to modify it to do something that it wasn't originally designed to do. I think it's more of a mentality. I think that you are like a YouTube hacker. In my brain, I think that if you found a way that a thumbnail works in a specific case or a title works, or maybe you switch the title every 3 days and that ramps up your views, that's hacking. You're using a system that's not...
I might have to try that. I'm not gonna lie. All my videos that can get no views, I might have to try that. Change my title, change my thumbnail, see if that will work. You know what I'm saying? See if that will work.
Designed to work that way, and you're abusing the system for your benefit.
I'm gonna fuck around and start making 2 thumbnails for 1 video. If it's not doing no views, switch to the other one, see if I can get some views off of that thumbnail. You feel me?
This thing is pretty dope right here.
Is there a... Yeah.
That's a...
Casually hidden under a pillow.
Most air guns will leak air if you leave air in them. Mm-hmm. Well, this thing, you pop a CO2 cartridge in it. Oh shoot. These balls in there.
What are they called? The pellets, like the pepper spray pellets?
Yeah, but these have pepper spray and tear gas. I'm not like a defense type of guy, but I definitely like to have some stuff ready.
So you being publicly known as a hacker, did you ever get targeted yourself by other hackers?
Yes. So basically I became the administrator of a forum called Digital Gangster, and a guy didn't like that. His name was Xyrix. He didn't like that I became the administrator, and he used an IP relay service to reach out to my local police department when I lived in Pennsylvania, said that I had bombs strapped to the windows, I had people tied up in chairs, people dead, all kinds of horrible things. I remember the exact number. 86 police officers showed up at my house, SWAT team, everybody was there. So I was at serious risk of being shot or someone in my family being shot. And one of the cops there knew me. So he ran into the house first and was like, "Ryan, is everything okay?" And I'm like, yeah, everything's good. What do you mean? Because I didn't know this was coming. I had no idea. They did catch the one guy after one dude was murdered. I could bring him up. He was calling in bomb threats and SWATs, and he was doing it as
Who was murdered?
Yeah, everything's good. What do you mean? Because I didn't know this was coming. I had no idea. They did catch the one guy after one dude was murdered. I could bring him up. He was...
This is why I always find like people that swat people are corny as hell, bro. You be seeing like all the streamers that be swatting people and stuff like that. Because they can realize you make a wrong move and boom, that's your life. And granted, like, not even just like this person that you're watching, his family, his little brother, his friends that are probably in the house at the same time. And you swatting the dude just for a laugh. And this nigga can lose his life. That's why I always found like swatters corny as hell, bro. Because like, why do you find that amusing?
Calling in bomb threats and SWATs, and he was doing it as a service for people that he didn't know. But you want to see his face? Yeah, serial swatter Tyler Barris sentenced to 20 years for death of Kansas man shot by police. That's a SWAT face if I've ever seen one.
My brother had a little bit of a similar origin story to you as far as he was about 9 years old, 10 years old, got a computer, and he would just be in his room, like taking it apart, fixing it.
Yeah.
Then he started doing low-level hacks. Like I would just go into his room and he'd be like looking through security cameras of different, I don't even know where, like just finding ways into that. He was an early adopter of the Silk Road.
Oh, really?
For those of you that don't know, you'd be amazed at what people are selling on the online black markets. Organs, drugs, weapons, and more. One of the early and most famous online black markets was called the Silk Road. It started in 2011 by a man named Ross Ulbricht, and he created the site on the premise of individual freedom and voluntary exchange. About 70% of what was sold on the site were drugs like mushrooms, DMT, and marijuana, but the Silk Road also offered things like fake IDs and forged artwork. I myself partook in the herbs shipped to my house that a family member purchased on the site using Bitcoin. Eventually, Ross was caught by the FBI and handed a controversial sentence of double life plus 40 years.
Double life? For a website, my nigga? That's OD. I'm not gonna lie. Double life, bro? So your life... Like, how does that even make sense? Double life. Like nigga, you only have one life. What do you mean double life? 2 lifespans, my nigga? That's OD, bro.
Reserved for a serial killer or a mafia boss. Additionally, the Fed seized over $1 billion of Bitcoin. Libertarians and other advocates of individual freedom hope Trump will pardon Ross during his second term. But as it stands now, he has spent nearly 10 years in the United States Penitentiary in Tucson, Arizona. He told me about Bitcoin when it was like $12 a coin.
Okay, all right, so 2013, 14.
Yes, yep. I wish I had followed his advice.
Yeah, I've been in there as long as that, about 2012, maybe 2011, but 2012.
Oh, and speak of the devil.
Yeah, I have one tattooed on me. I mean,
do you think it actually is the currency of the future from a hacker's perspective?
I genuinely believe it's a currency of the future for many reasons. I mean, you see what the politicians are saying, or one of the major ones is saying about it being the new gold, basically, like the new foundation of our currency.
What can a hacker do to take your information or to take your money?
If I was on the bad side right now, if I was a black hat hacker, the first thing that I would do is go to that recent data breach. It was called the National Public Data Breach, which had roughly 3 billion rows of data in it. There's only 300 million Americans. And I would be using that database to get your social, all your previous addresses. I'd start to find your family members based on the information in that database. Apply for some credit cards, try to get some products online, maybe use some finance companies online to buy some products, ship them to a virtual address, like a burner address. That's where I would start.
Before we go any further, I gotta let you know about something very special Ryan is offering for everyone that watches this video. He owns a company called Pentester, and it's a best-in-class cybersecurity service. One of the things he does is erase your digital footprint. Remember, just recently in the news, there was a data breach of nearly 3 billion people. Chances are your shit is leaked, and getting Ryan to help you with cybersecurity is like getting Tiger Woods to help you with golf. It's a no-brainer. Just look at how sophisticated this service is. It shows you where your passwords, social security numbers, addresses, even credit card numbers are leaked.
I'm not gonna lie. I might purchase this. I'm not gonna lie. If I ever blow up on this shit, I might purchase this because my data gonna be important. Like all your streamers' data is important and stuff like that. I might fucking run about this shit. I'm not gonna lie. This shit hard.
On the dark web. It's just $19 per individual and $5 per family member you add to the plan.
God damn. $19 a month? That's OZ. God damn.
And to all viewers of this video, Ryan is giving you a 15% discount if you use code TommyG. Link is in my pinned comments. I highly recommend you use this service. And now, folks, back to the video. What's the modern day equivalent to the Silk Road? The dark web?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of marketplaces on the dark web.
Can you show us what they look like?
Oh yeah. So I mean, I'm just gonna look it up as if I've never seen it, because that's genuinely, I don't know of any good ones right now, but we're about to find out.
Because that's where you can buy people's credit cards, that's where you can buy guns, that's where you can buy almost anything, right?
Yeah.
You can buy an organ online?
I mean, essentially, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different services that claim you can buy a lot of things. So I know for sure, guns, drugs, unfortunately, children, some adults.
You literally buy humans online?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad.
So you fight child
niggas going to the dark web to buy children, bro?
How do you go about doing that?
I got this text message from my friend's wife. It was a website that was on the clear web, and it was talking about people that were, you know, really interested in children in a horrible way, which is like the nicest way I can put that. The goal was to just DDoS their website, which is a very simple, basic attack to just hold their server down. And I knew I could pull that off bare minimum. And
Which is basically crashing their website?
yeah. I was able to exfiltrate all of their users and their entire database. Then digging deeper into that database, I found there were 4 other databases that they had backed up from previous websites. The first user in the database was an administrator, and he was a politician that ran for Congress twice in Virginia named Nathan Larson.
One of the first guys that Ryan busted was a wannabe politician named Nathan Larson. The repulsive things this man did are too vile to describe on YouTube, but let's just say he was a PDF file advocate and ran a website that catered to other sick adults like himself. Ryan eventually got enough evidence of Nathan's actions that even O.J. Simpson wouldn't have been able to beat the case, but for some reason both law enforcement and media decided to ignore it. Thankfully, karma found Nathan and he later perished in prison. Furthermore, this incident opened Ryan's eyes to the evil things happening.
Wait, what do you mean?
And he later...
Man called one of the worst accused of killing. Oh, he died. I'm like, hey, I might be controversial, but if you over here touching little kids, I'm not gonna lie. If you die, I have no sympathy for you. I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for you. Like, you gotta be a sick ass nigga to be touching on little kids, bro. You feel me? And if you die, no one's gonna have no remorse for you, bro. Maybe your family, but even your family is gonna look at you sideways, bro. Like, cause you touching little kids, bro. Like, come on, bro. Then you a politician. Like, come on, bro. Then you a politician. You supposed to lead this country. And you over here touching on little kids and then running a website for other sick ass motherfuckers to buy kids, bro.
perished in prison. Furthermore, this incident opened Ryan's eyes to the evil things happening online. He realized there were kids out there that needed protection, and this launched Ryan onto a path that would lead to many PDF files being brought to justice.
I talked to 11 different reporters. They all were very excited to run this story. I had it in detail. All 11 of them came back to me individually and told me that their legal team was not willing to run it in various ways. And then 6 months later, he got arrested in Denver, Colorado with a 12-year-old girl. You know, that broke my heart. It really genuinely did, because I felt like something could have been done about that, until I started catching them locally around here with a friend, a professional MMA fighter, Dustin Scrappy Lampros. It worked out, and it got the word out there to people that this is a real issue.
Should we be concerned about the power of the Chinese and the infiltration they have in this country?
So So the U.S. not worried about their own shit. Like all this stuff going on in the U.S. and their main priority is shutting down a app. Like, are you serious? Like, once you start to break it down, like, these niggas are actually fucking idiots that we somehow choose to fucking lead this country. All these niggas are idiots, bro. If you honestly think the smartest niggas in the world, smartest niggas in this country are leading, they're not. They're as smart as you and I promise you. These niggas are slow.
I think that it's a legitimate concern, yeah. Cyber attacks, I think it's going to be, if not already, the modern warfare. China has some seriously crazy hackers, and they're very powerful.
As we were in the middle of editing this video, a cyber attack occurred. In what's being called a major breach, Chinese state-sponsored hackers were apparently able to infiltrate the US Treasury cloud storage and steal documents at will. The Chinese have, of course, denied the allegations, but between Chinese cyber attacks and the unusual drone and weather balloon activities, it seems like the Chinese are testing us, leading me to wonder, when it comes to the world of cyber warfare, who has the upper hand, us or them?
Most people will recognize this as a garage door opener. It's pretty straightforward, opens and closes a garage. And my garage door is a rolling code system. So every time you hit the button, it sends a different code. Like the old school ones had these things called dip switches, and that would be a static code that always stayed the same. And if you captured that signal, it would always work. So I'm gonna take the rolling code from this garage door clicker, which is gonna put it out of sync, and I'm gonna have forever access to my garage door by just clicking this button. So if I hit frequency analyzer, I figure out what frequency this is. It says 390, right? Bring it to 390, and then I'm gonna hit it again. And you see how it just says security plus here? So if I save this, Well, I'll just keep it up for now. So hold this so you know I'm not using anything. I hit send. Garage is closing. Hit it again. Opening. Hit it again. So now, every single time I have forever access to this garage, but now, Tommy, you hit the button and show that it's not gonna work. It's the left button. You have to click it as many times as I click this to get it back in sync. There you go. So now it's back in sync with this. So that is a rolling code that changes every time, but now the flipper is in sync with the garage. Everybody's got a garage door with an entrance to their house, and how many of you keep that door locked? I'm sure not many.
To see if his tactics really work, we took him to the Pompano Beach Hood to see him in action at a barber shop off of MLK Drive. Is this your first time hacking in the hood?
No, I grew up around the hood, but yeah. I mean, it'd be my first time around a bunch of random people just trying to show them things. I don't know. We'll see.
Sir, do you want to see what this guy has in his backpack? He's got some
This thing right here looks like a radio, right?
Yes, sir.
I could find airplanes with that. I can open a car with that. I could open
You
your
guys
garage,
want to see
your
some
house.
wild shit? What's up, brother? So he's one of the top computer hackers in the country. What's up, brother? So
They got a designer. They got designer niggas just pulling out the cut. Hey, I be seeing on Twitter motherfuckers talking about some. I hate. Yo, Black Twitter is funny, bro. Cause Black Twitter be like, I hate them fashion niggas. They think they cuter than us. I'm like, bro, why is this a conversation that we're having?
So he's one of the top computer hackers in the country. What's up, brother? So he's got some shit.
Yeah, man, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you. You can grab a credit card through a wallet. I can show that too. But yeah, so you know, I don't know if that's RFID blocking or not, but let's say it wasn't. So you would just go up to somebody, and then boom, there's his whole credit card number.
Oh,
Nah. We'll blur that. We'll blur that.
Yeah.
Just so we could get both sides of the story.
Yeah.
Why are you a good hacker when there's more money and, you feel me, non-ethical hacking, whatever
So
you
that's
gotta
a
call
good
it?
question. I did both sides. I was on both sides.
That's a good ass question, young nigga.
And
Hacking, whatever
so
you
that's
gotta
a
call
good
it.
question. I did both sides. I was on both sides, and I found out that being on the right side, I do make a lot more money. So honestly, owning a cybersecurity company, doing things like I'm able to hack banks, I'm able to hack governments, I'm able to hack, Walmart, NASA, Amazon, Uber. They're gonna pay way bigger, man.
To clarify, what Ryan is referring to is called white hat hacking. These are good hackers that companies can hire to test their cybersecurity so they can expose the openings in their system and make their security tighter. So yes, you can get paid to ethically hack major companies. So what the hell is this?
So this is called a hack RF. These things are wild. Without it's like a radio. Like obviously the best way I can explain it is it's a radio that has a range from like really, really low to really, really high. So
whatever he was saying to his baby mom in the car, you heard it?
I mean, it depends on how they were talking.
Mission Impossible shit, bro.
So look. So let's, right here we can look at airplanes.
I see one over there.
Yeah, I'm pulling a lot more than one. So you see we got all these different planes. These are their call signs. That's what the airplane is. Like the one these are planes in the sky right near us,
bro.
So if I
Y'all
click
seeing this, bro?
So if I click one of these, it tells me, look, that's a JetBlue flight. We're seeing its actual altitude and its exact position on the GPS moving right now, their speed, and we can click and watch it on the map.
But like, what's something bad you could do with this?
All right, so let's do, you got a key fob on you?
Shit. Like car keys?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, hit the lock button on there. You see that pop up?
What the hell?
You click it again, you'll see it pop up again.
So it's like a signal?
Yeah, so I'm capturing that signal. I don't know if it's on exactly the right frequency, but every time you click it, you'll see that line pop up. And I could be saving that, and as long as you're far enough away from your car, that code will work in the future, and I can go unlock.
You can unlock my car
exactly.
and steal it.
That's
exactly.
OD,
So for example,
bro.
if I get out the car right here,
And it's funny because how much you want to bet you can find all these gadgets in Amazon? I heard Amazon be selling everything, bro. I don't show like shit. That's OD, bro. That's OD.
say for example, I'm going into this house.
Yep.
And I go lock my car like everybody else does, you know, before they leave their car somewhere. All you have to do is be standing right here and capture that signal, and as soon as I walk in that door, You could drive off with my shit.
Not drive off, but definitely open your doors.
Okay.
I mean, you want to see this? One more thing?
All right,
What does this look like?
A charger.
Yeah, feel it. Tell me this is no different than.
It's just
I put this orange thing on there just so I know. That's how good it is.
This looks like my speaker charger that I use in the bathroom.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that is very dangerous. What you have in your hand right there.
What can I do?
So our government, the NSA, had a version of that was $20,000 for one cable.
20,000.
Yep. And I have a friend that started making these cables, and they have computers in them. There's an entire computer in there. And when I plug it in to, if you want to use your phone, I'll do it. But I can do my own phone. I can make it type at 800 characters per second.
Let's do it for the content.
All right.
You have to look into my baby's eyes.
Let's do it for the content. Hey, I fuck with that. Do it for the content, boy.
I won't take it. So now, if I go to Wi-Fi here, OMG now comes up. So now it's your phone's powering that cord.
So this right here is the actual network that's coming from
the cable. And then now I'm waiting for it to assign an IP address, which you'll see that happen. It'll be .1.4 when it does. Just give it a second. I'm just gonna hit this button. Oh, you got, and then it's gonna.
Tommy G was hacked by Ryan Montgomery.
What the?
What?
I'll do it again. Watch. See how fast that types?
And he's doing this from you doing this from
Yeah,
your
I can do
phone.
it. Watch. I can do it from over here. Clear it out. Make sure it's clear. Tell me when you're ready. You ready?
Yeah, nah.
That's OD.
Next, I have my friend, Florida rapper J Dirty, pull up, and he takes us into his favorite barbershop to up the ante and see what Ryan is capable of.
Imagine where's my phone at? You just walking down the street, right? With your phone, blah blah blah. You mind your own business, and all of a sudden you just got your shit set goes to notes by itself. And says, you have been hacked by Tommy Montgomery. Nigga, what? They're like, and then they start going to your bank statements and see, like, all your money getting transferred off. Nigga, I'll be panicking, bro.
Love in a live situation.
Yo. That's Jose.
Good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. What's happening with you, my boy?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you know it for sure. This your boy J Dirty, but I stay clean sometime.
Yeah. So Jay, meet Ryan.
What's happening, Ryan?
What's up, man? Yeah, we'll do it.
Have you ever met a computer hacker before?
No, I ain't never met one.
This guy can do some crazy shit.
Yeah, I seen him on a thing, but he do it for the good, though.
I guess you want to show him some gadgets and see what you can do?
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know where to start. I don't want to.
You got any way you can make that short motherfucker taller?
Well, we could do something basic first. I mean, we could do the TV. I could do it right out off the mirror.
Do it.
Yeah.
Off the mirror? What you doing off the mirror?
I'll turn the TVs up. I'm gonna turn them all the way up.
Y'all know
They got Charleston White playing.
Turn it off. Let me turn that volume down. Yeah, let me turn it down.
Hey, if he hacks you, you guys are gonna call the feds, right?
So yeah, this is just controlling them. Let's see if I can turn that air conditioner off. Let's see.
That boy say the AC.
Oh, it's off.
Nigga, what?
There it goes.
You ever seen anyone do anything like this before?
No.
Nigga, with a low ass remote,
This right
bruh.
here, it's gonna.
Get it? GDs and BDs too?
I don't know what that means. So if I turn this on though.
Is this Zopom certified, you think?
The mic went out too.
Yo, nah. Yo, nah. Nigga got hit with an EMP from Siege. Nigga Thatcher. Nigga hit. That's OD, bro. That's OD. I'm not gonna lie. I like how all the black people are amused by that shit like it's fucking magic. One thing about black people, they like magic and like crazy shit like this, bro. I don't know what it is, bro.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
This is like a minor EMP strike.
It is. So I turned it off. You can now it's back on.
His servers got taken out. Their servers got taken out. My servers got taken out. Did he take your servers out?
Nah, I'm back on.
You're back on, but he did take you out?
Yeah.
This man's like a goddamn terrorist, huh?
Yeah.
You also have a service that can protect people from getting hacked, right?
So it's preventative. So what happens is you enter your identity into the platform, like your name, your email, your phone number, your address, everything you possibly can give to us. We'll identify everything that's out there on the dark web on you and your emails and passwords, social security numbers, credit cards, everything about you, and we'll show it all on your dashboard. And then we'll see where all of that data is in public record, and we'll remove it from all the public records, record locations possible.
To all viewers of this episode, you actually get a discount to get this.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to buy that shit. I'm sorry.
This is like, okay, if Tiger Woods was teaching golf lessons, that's the equivalent of this guy with.
I'm buying that junk. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm buying that shit. I'm sorry. And it might be a little expensive, but shit, nigga, the shit that yo, just imagine these niggas like clearing my name. I'm not even gonna say it, bro. All I'm gonna say is there's some like crazy ass shit about me on the internet, bro. Holy fuck. But just imagine, like, you know what I mean? It might be a little expensive, but like, yo, that shit gonna be worth it though. I'm gonna give it to that nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
Final test, I bring Ryan to my Airbnb and he shows in a brilliant way how someone you let in your house, let's say it's a repairman or a friend of a friend, can easily start to crack your passwords or even know whether you're home or not. Here's what he did.
And this is unbelievable. So there's going to be a network called Doombright. You see that? So if I click Doombright, now I'm connected to this light bulb right here. What this thing did is as soon as I screwed this in here and plugged it into power, which this could be in the bathroom, this could be in a bedroom, no one's going to detect this light bulb. It's not only connected to Wi-Fi, it's capturing all of the traffic, even though it doesn't have the password. From this light bulb, I can determine, let's say I know that this one right here is an iPhone. If that disappears, I know you're not home anymore. So then I can come in the house. All I need to do is get this light bulb in. What do you think about that?
To me, what strikes me is just, I mean, that's what I think is amazing about a hacker, is how subtle things can be. That you have no idea that anything is going on.
If people want to get, they want to just, get inspired in the cybersecurity space, I would recommend starting with the Sean Ryan Show. Obviously, my Instagram and TikTok, but mostly Instagram is where I post the most. I put out little clips like, this gadget does this, or be careful of this. And if I don't teach people how to do things in those videos, but I show you what the concept. And if you want to learn about it, then you're more than capable of learning on your own. But I just make a point to not teach people how to commit crimes. I just let them know.
Y'all people, bruh, back posture, bruh. That's all that shit from him being like these. That's him doing that, bruh. That shit is OD.
But I just make a point to not teach people how to commit crimes. I just let them know that they exist.
All right, folks. So that was an inside look into the world of hacking. Stay safe out there. Do yourself a favor. Click that link in the description and make sure your footprint is scrubbed, whether it's bad actors out there or the government or somewhere in between looking into you. Stay clean. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Cat Williams. That nigga, Tommy J. That nigga, bro, fuck. That nigga. I'll see y'all in the next video, man.